YouTube channel. This is a long series of videos on Python, and I'm going to explain it step by step, and we are going to move in diverse direction from time to time. In the previous videos, we covered a great deal of things, and we talked about list in detail. In today's video, we are going to talk about list and other things. So let's get to it. Now let me teach you how to organize how to organize a list. Organizing a list. Upon your list will be created in an unpredictable order, because you can't always control the order in which your users provide their data. Although this is unavoidable in most circumstances, you will frequently want to present your information in a particular order. Sometimes you will want to preserve the original order of your list, and other times you will want to change the original order. Python provides a number of different ways to organize your list depending on the situation. Now let me teach you about an easy method which is called sorting a list permanently with the sort method. The sort method is very easy. If you want to organize the list alphabetically, you should use the sort method. Let me write names. Let me just quickly write a simple list, and then let me write 4 or 5 names so you understand what's happening. And let me write one more name, Khan, let's say Khan. Okay, now if I use the command names dot sort, okay, now if I print names, then you can see that it will be organized alphabetically. The sort method changes the order of the list permanently. The names are now in alphabetical order, and we can never revert to the original order. Now there is another command which is very useful. You can also sort this list in reverse alphabetical order by passing the argument reverse equal to true to the sort command. Let me just show it to you here again. Let me copy this and let me just put it here. Let me teach you how can the list be written in reverse order. In reverse order means that the alphabet with W will come first, and then K will come first, and then it will be followed by a bar. So let's just write reverse is equal to true and just run it, and you can see that now it is written in reverse order. So I hope you got it, how to sort the list and how to write it in reverse order. Now let's talk about sorting a list temporarily with the sorted function. It is quite easy. Sometimes you just want to sort a list, and then you just want to display the list, the original list. So let me give an example. Let's say that I have a list names, okay, and then let me just make a quick list brar wakar, and let me just add another name Khan, and let's say I write Bacha. Okay, this is my original list. Okay, now if I want to sort it, I just have to write, okay, let me just teach you how to sort it out, then I'll come to that later. Let me just print some words. Let's say that here is here here is the original list. Okay, and then just print cars, print names. If you print it, what you will get the original list as it is. Okay, because you didn't make any changes. Now let me just write something else. Print. Okay, I will print again, and then just write some words for explanation in next line, and then write here is the sorted list, and let's just print sorted names, and let's see what happens. Okay, here is the sorted list as it is. Okay, now just write it again, print, and just make me the comments here. Here is the original list again, and then just print names, and let's see what happens. And you just get the same list again. Here we have sorted the list, and this is the original list, and here we have the original list again. We first print the list in its original order, and then in alphabetical order. After the list is displayed in the new order, we showed that the list is still stored in the original order. You should have noticed that the list still exists in its original order after the sorted function has been used. The sorted function can also accept a reverse true argument if you want to display a list in reverse alphabetical order, and you can try that for yourself if you want to. Let me give you another example. Let me copy this, and we just make some tiny small changes. Okay, let me print. Let me just remove this. Okay, if I just simply print, I get the list. Okay, now I just want to reverse it. Okay, so names reverse, and then just print. Let's see what happens now. You can see that the list is now reversed. Okay, so you need to understand this reverse command and sorted command, and these are very important. Notice that reverse doesn't sort backward alphabetically, it simply reverses the order of the list. Okay, alphabetical write it alphabetically in reverse order, and just reverse the list. These are two different things. In the previous just a while ago we discussed something else, but this command reverses something else. Here Bacha is written here, and then Khan, and then Wakar, and then Abrar. The whole list is being written from the back, from the end. This is how reverse command. The reverse method changes the order of a list permanently, but you can revert to the original order anytime by flying reverse to the same list a second time. Okay, now let me, I want to reverse it again, and then just simply copy it, run it again, and you can see that it will be written as the original list because I reversed it again. So you can just reverse it and just make any changes you want to. Just remember the command and use it in any way you want to use. You just have to remember the command. Okay, now let's talk about finding the length sometimes it is the list is very long, very lengthy, and we don't know how many elements are in the list. So to use the length function, okay, you can simply just find how many elements are in the list. Let's suppose that I just invite people in a party, and I don't know, let's say that I have these people in my list. Okay, and let me just do it. Okay, now I have to just use the command len, and len function I just have to use, and you can see that 1 2 3 there are 3 members in the list. Okay, now if I remove all of the element, then you can see that there are zero element in the list, so there are no element in the list. Okay, so with the help of this command len, you can just find how many members are there, or how many members are there in the list. Suppose you're working on a website or in a gaming or anything, and you don't know how many members are there, how many members have registered, how many members have subscribed, how many users have left. So you could just with clear understanding you can find the length, you can find it easily. Okay, sometimes we make a tiny mistake, and it makes us a lot of time to understand what went wrong, like avoiding index errors when working with list. Sometimes we just make index errors and we don't understand what went wrong, and we just keep waiting and trying, and so let me give you an example. Let's suppose that I have some members in the list. Let's suppose that I have two members in the list. Okay, and I just want to print, and I just want to I told you that the index starts with 0, so Khan is at 0 position and Abrar is at 1 position. Okay, now if I want to print, okay, let's suppose I add 2, then it will give me an error. Okay, and because in Python we don't have the concept of there are how many elements, 2 elements, but index starts with 0, so Khan is at 0 position, Abrar is at 1 position. So I'm just inserting here 2. It means that 2 is not here. To insert 2, it means that I need to have 3 elements in the list, but since I have 2 elements, it means that I have made a mistake. Now if I write 1, then Abrar will be displayed. If I 0, then Khan will be displayed. And if I want to find its length, okay, if you want to find its length, then if you want to find its length, you can also find it. Okay, so let's get to the next topic.